Good morning. I just woke up, brushed my teeth, getting ready to read the word for the day, which is, let's see, is today the 10th or the 11th? I think it's the 11th. And it says, who indeed is the victor over the world but the one who believes? I love that. So that's what I'm going to do for the next 30 minutes, and I'll catch up with you in a while. And let's see what I'm going to do today or talk about today. See you later. Oh, so I finally jumped out of bed, fell asleep after I did some reading, and just looking outside, opened my blinds, seeing what kind of a day it is out there. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I haven't fixed my hair yet, but I wanted to show you what I look like with my makeup on, but without eyebrows, shadow, eyebrow makeup. My cheeks aren't as rosy today. I'll probably put a little bit more color on that. And so no, I'll do my eyebrows. Now, this is what my eyebrows look like before I go down and lengthen them. Can you see that? Just like no eyeshadow there or there, or eye pencil that I usually finish off with. So this is the finished eyebrow now, and that was just with a residual from my little angle brush that comes with the eyebrow makeup. Okay, and I'm looking myself at earrings, and I don't like what these yellow earrings are doing to my complexion. But I'll show you why I put them on, because this little playful house dress that I have on has rainbow colors, and this is the one I picked. But I think I'll go with pink. Let me. I'll show you what I mean. So I think I'll pick one of those darker colors now. Wait a minute. If I put my hair down, this ugly yellow won't be just flying in the wind. So I'll put a yellow necklace on. Happy colors, happy day. And while I'm doing a close-up, look at my eyelashes. They're still curled from last night. Look at them. That's that cover girl that's in the pink tube like this. They did their job. Okay, so another thing I wanted to share was, because I curled my hair a little bit, I used it's kind of a small curling iron, but my other one is too big, so I need to buy one that's in the middle. But remember those little pieces of hair that I cut here when I did the Jennifer Lopez look-alike? Well, that's how fast my hair grows, but thank God. And today for my foundation, I used my hyaluronic acid blend in Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and it's almost empty, so I had to stick a Q-tip down there to use it. Now, I kind of believe the one gal on the YouTube who thought that if she put too much creams and stuff on her crevices, bags, whatever you want to call them, she thought they were plumping them up. Well, this is a moisturizing plumper with a hyaluronic acid, so I didn't put any in that location. Instead, I used my CoverGirl, which is a lighter shade. Because I found that well, at least the one that I bought, I found that what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, I use a lighter color in there and then my darker color everywhere else. What else? Let me check. Well, as I'm checking, I can't forget my rose water setting spray. Let me get my glasses off. And as you can see, it's just about empty. But have no fear, because I have 3 more for 99 cents a piece. Oh, God. Anyway, I've got basically 3 curling irons that I use. I'm drying my face. I've basically got 3 curling irons that I use. And I'm going to show you the comparison of that first one that I showed you. This one doesn't hardly give me any curl. And I like a little curl. Because you know it's going to fall out. And this curling iron also, I believe, is the same. Oh God. I'm going to say fabric, but that's not a very good word. This flat iron, which makes your hair shiny when you curl it. I forgot about that. So that's why I use this one most of the time. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm kind of settled and ready to do some sharing and some of my routines, which is what this video is supposed to be about. First of all, I like to stretch in bed when I get up. That's number 1. And then I go brush my teeth. You know what I use. And then I go take that hot shower I'm telling you about. And I have that hot water going from my spine, and I move forward in the shower so it's going up and down my spine. Then I turn sideways and I let it hit my shoulders. Oh, it's just wonderful. And I let it hit my shoulders. And I do that several times. Turn around, you know. I don't get my face wet though, because I do not want to get rid of all the products that I put in the night before. Remember I told you, I only put on my moisturizers in the morning. I don't wash my face. Okay, otherwise I'm just throwing away all that good stuff I put in it that's been sitting in there all night. Okay, another thing is, I like to wash my pillowcases in between the times I wash my sheets. Because who doesn't like to feel a nice crisp white pillowcase under their head? You do, and I do. Alrighty, and then what else? Oh, you know that new lotion that I bought, that I showed you yesterday. Well, I use that on my arms, but I still added my almond oil first, and then I put that lotion on. Now, my own mixture that I also mentioned to you yesterday, I put on my legs and everywhere else, because I like my body to smell nice. You know why. Okay. Then I had some things I wanted to share with you, because I remember seeing on YouTube last year sometime how gals would take photographs of their shoes and then put the picture on the box. Now these are gals that had, 100 or more shoes, and then they'd know what was in the box. But I got a feeling most of the time those shoes don't get worn. Okay, just like all the makeup that girls have in their makeup rooms that don't get used is there for looks already. So, but I did do this. I took a couple pictures of my last 2 pair of dancing shoes that I bought, which I haven't used yet, but I will. And I like to wear them with pants. And in retrospect, at first I thought, well, I should have bought my 3 inches like I usually do. But I've been watching the West Coast swing dancers on YouTube this past month or so, and they're dancing different. They're still doing the 6-count beat, but they're doing a slow dance now, and so you want to have a lower heel to be able to follow the guy who's doing the steps that are so slow. They're like half-timing the 6th time, and maybe even less. So it's going to be a challenge when I go, but I'm going to love it. Alrighty. And then, I don't know if I told you, but this picture was taken, I'm sure, after 5 years ago, because my mom had already had broken her hip. But I went outside one day and I was in the driveway and I looked up in the sky, and this was a picture I took of the cloud that was hovering over me. Now I thought we were being invaded by aliens, or the Lord was coming back. Let me show you the picture. I hope you'll be able to see it. Now, doesn't that look like a spaceship? But I didn't hear a horn blowing, and I didn't see any saints and angels coming. So, what can I tell you about that? Alrighty, on to the next topic. I was going to show you some of the exercises that I do, but I thought I'll leave that to another time. I was also going to show you a couple of tap steps, beginning tap steps, so that you could follow along. And by the way, following along, have you gals tried my makeup tips? Did you go out and get some waterproof mascara? Did you get the lap? Okay, did you get the matte lipstick that will stain your lips beautiful and then put your lipstick on top? Did you put any lipstick on? I know some of you did, because you said you've been getting up putting lipstick on and it makes you feel better. Okay, I heard you loud and clear, because I know, believe me, I look like a squirrel without makeup. Well, at least that's what I think. And oh Lord, help me get through this morning. I'm looking outside and it's not the brightest day, but for some reason the lighting looks pretty good. I'm looking out my master bathroom window. My husband asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, and I thought, well, I'm all made up, and do I want to go out there and have my hair blowing around? Well, that's one of the reasons why I don't make a big deal out of every hair being in place, girls, because if it gets messed up, it looks like the same way it did when I walked in, right? Okay, so I think I will accommodate him and go for a walk now. Wow, as I looked out my windows, a lot of my plants got burned from this cold weather. Talking about plants, I'm going to show you something. I finally had this tree cut down, and it was making such a mess everywhere. I got tired of picking all the leaves up everywhere. So I tell the guy when he gets there, because he had talked to my husband earlier about pulling out the tree and taking it away. So when they came in the backyard, I said, no, I want the tree stump and I want it just cut down, because that's what I want. Just an ornamental thing. Maybe might have it made into something. So they're cutting the tree down and cutting the tree down and cutting the tree down. Oh no, I accidentally deleted 2 stills in my video. So they're cutting the tree down and start walking out the back gate with it to go put it in their truck. And I said, where are you going? And they said, we're putting it in the truck. And I said, no, I told you I want to use that. I might make a table out of it or whatever. And he says, but I have use of it. And I said, well, I have use of it too. Bring it back in. And then that strong kind of came out. Get it in the backyard. Well, my husband heard me talking to these Latin fellas. And he comes, what's going on? I said, they want to take the tree. Anyway, long story short, you've seen the tree in my yard. And it's just going to be an ornamental piece, and I talked to her, and in the video that I had made before, I'm stroking the tree and saying, do you like your haircut? And she said yes. And I said, you've been with me for 16 years. I planted you as a baby, and you're not going anywhere until I say so. So anyway, that's what I accidentally deleted on my iPhone. Oh, and my husband gave me an extra $100 for cutting out the tree, the bottom of the tree so nice. I said, they wanted the tree from the beginning. They should have paid us $400 if they wanted the tree. So I'll talk to you another day, hopefully tomorrow again. And until then, take care, be nice to yourself, be good to that young lady inside of you. I'm going to keep pushing that issue. Love you. Bye-bye. Adios. Over 70 and still glamorous.